Hi there, Psycho Fantasy. This is in response to your video about the gentleman that was tased at that Kerry speech. Now, before I start this video, okay, I want to make a statement to both you and to everybody else on YouTube watching this. First of all, Psycho Fantasy, I love you. You're my brother. You know what I mean? The thing is I don't happen to agree with you on this, okay? Now, please, please, please do not take offense to this. This has nothing to do with you. But I do have a very strong opinion on this. Also, to anybody out there that does not agree with me, cool, great. I in no way claim to be an expert on this. This is my opinion. If you don't share it, great. If you want to show why you don't share it, great. Yes, I'm fat. No, I'm not stupid. And we'll leave it at that. In the meantime, here we go. The guy got what he deserved. Okay? Now, you're right. I don't agree that they had a right to arrest him. Okay? The thing is that how did he not expect to be arrested? Okay, if he was at any sort of Republican speech, there's no way he would have even been able to make it in there unless he was carefully chosen and picked. Okay? Second of all, yeah, he was a little scared and he was a little nervous, but those are pointed questions. Okay? He knew exactly what he was doing, and he knew that he was going to get escorted out there one way or another, whether it be bye-bye, you're out of here, don't come back, or wear handcuffs. He knew he was going to be taken out of there by the cops. Not stupid, okay? Second of all, when a cop tells you to do something, you don't have to be the brightest crayon in the book to know you do it. The man is armed. The men outnumber you, and they're trained to beat your ass in 50 ways without any weapons. Okay? Whether you think you deserve to be arrested or not, whether you actually do deserve to be arrested or not, is a moot point at this point in time. If he had done what he was asked to do and just leave, he could have just left. He could have asked his questions and he could have left. Now, I don't know about this skull and crossbones society. Maybe it's a big secret hush-hush thing that you can't ask, and maybe that was the question that said, okay, now that's it. Okay, you touched on a subject, but much like a lawyer, you got it on record. That's all you needed to do. But when they said march, and he didn't march, he could have left without even being arrested, but no, no, no. And of course, with this stupid question, what did I do? Okay, pardon my French. What the fuck do you mean, what did you do? Are you retarded? Are we riding the short bus to college now? I mean, seriously, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? You didn't fucking listen to a cop who happens to be able to beat your ass in 50 million different ways, and you didn't fucking listen to a cop that happens to be armed. So now you're going to jail. He could have been just going to jail. He could have sat down. He could have shut up. He could have had he could have been. I can't speak today. He could have had the cuffs placed on his wrist, and he would have been escorted out. There's no reason he would have been tased. But no, he wouldn't shut the fuck up, and he wouldn't go peacefully. And so, no, the thing that they're supposed to use as a last resort is not a taser. It is a gun. The gun is the last resort. And take out the gun. They tased him so he would relax and he would be arrested. It doesn't matter if he had a reason to be arrested or not. It's called cooperation. You don't get your ass beat. You don't get your ass tased. You maybe even spend a couple hours in jail. Then you see a lawyer, and you sue the police station for false arrest. You go to the papers. You be as loud and obnoxious as you want to be after you're out of jail, after you're not in the arms of the cops. You know, I mean, duh. The boy got what he deserved. And it could have been a lot less, you know. And I'm not saying that what he went through was right, okay? But what he went through was nothing compared to what protesters went through in the 60s. First of all, it could have been a Republican that was talking. Shoot, he would have never made it within 50 feet of that building. Kidding me? Second of all, he's lucky it wasn't in the 60s and 70s. He would have had the dogs and the hoses turned on him. He was not beat, but he was tased. Okay, so he's a little bit bolder in his pubic area. And it hurts. And the cops know how it hurts because they cannot even carry a taser without being tased themselves. They have to. It's a requirement. I, on another note, have to give props to Senator Kerry. I noticed that he went to answer that question even after our little guest was taken out of the room. He answered the question because he felt that it was an important question, whether it be just one of three, but he addressed it. He would have never gotten that from Bush. He would have pretended like the guy wasn't even there and never was there. In the meantime, don't take this personal psycho-fantasy. I love you to death, you know, but we have to disagree on this particular issue. And remember, I know I sounded a little angry, but this guy just really pissed me off. He's just a douche. Okay, to anybody else, again, not an expert. My personal opinion. If you think I'm a retard, great. I'd like it much better if we debate about the subject instead of name calling and stuff like that. But, you know, if you can't handle that, then don't even bother, because I'm not going to bother with you. All right. Love you, Psycho Fantasy.